Back in 2008, Mattel released a 3-pack of Mia and Tia's Golden variants and Bling Bling Lightning McQueen. But for some reason, instead of re-releasing the traditional Bling Bling Lightning McQueen looking over to the side, they instead released a variant of him looking straight forward, having the same expression as the regular Dinoco McQueen variant. This is the only time that Bling Bling McQueen has ever been given the regular Dinoco McQueen expression instead of his own unique expression, where he's looking off to the side. Every other release of Bling Bling McQueen uses this face, not this face. Until this year, in 2022, when they decided to re-release Bling Bling Lightning McQueen for the first time ever, coming from Thailand instead of from China. And they made the very interesting choice to re-release the looking straight forward version of him instead of the looking off to the side variant. And that is the only reason why I bought this year's re-release of Bling Bling Lightning McQueen. Bling Bling Lightning McQueen is an infamously inaccurate car. In the movie, he has gold wheels instead of... he has silver wheels with gold piston cups instead of just fully silver wheels, like his diecast has had for all these years, and it's disappointing to see that, although Thailand has been fixing a bunch of inaccuracies from past cars, such as adding bumper stickers to Cruisin' McQueen, they still didn't fix this. Instead, they made the interesting choice of re-releasing the far more obscure Bling Bling McQueen variant, which is cool, and that's why I bought it, because it's a re-release of the looking straight forward variant instead of the looking off the side variant, and I don't have the looking straight forward variant, but still, this could have been the perfect chance to fix this Bling Bling McQueen error that has plagued the car the whole time he's existed, but nope. Anyway, guys, welcome back to yet another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2022 re-release of Bling Bling Lightning McQueen. I only got this guy because he's looking straight forward instead of off to the side, which makes him considerably more boring than previous releases of Bling Bling McQueen, if I'm being honest, because here he's just using the same old face that all of the early McQueens had, but I don't know, I think it's pretty cool that they decided to re-release this variant of him instead of re-releasing the normal variant. Probably would have preferred if they re-released this one, because it's the more common one, but for me, for a long-time collector, it's kind of cool to get this more obscure variant acknowledged. Maybe it's an error, maybe they meant to re-release this one, but I don't know, this seems like kind of a deliberate choice, considering this diecast already existed, and it seems Thailand decided to remake this one instead of this one. I actually believe I used to have this car, Bling Bling McQueen looking straight forward, because I had that 3-pack. And, you see, when I was a kid, there was one day where I got rid of a bunch of my duplicate cars. I decided to donate a bunch of them, and my mom and I went through a bunch of cars that I had and got rid of all the duplicates. For years, though, after I cleaned that up, for some reason I had 2 regular Dinoco McQueens. Up until I started this channel, one of my first ever customs was repainting this spare Dinoco McQueen that I'd had for years. I think when I was a kid, I realized that I had 2 versions of Bling Bling McQueen and decided, no, I gotta save this one. And then I accidentally saved a regular Dinoco McQueen instead of saving that Bling Bling McQueen because they had the same expression. I don't remember, but considering the fact that I own that 3-pack and supposedly all releases of that 3-pack had the straightforward eyes variant of Bling Bling McQueen, I think that's why I no longer have him, because I accidentally donated him and kept 2 regular Dinoco McQueens instead. I guess I probably should have checked the wheels, huh? You know who else didn't check the wheels? Mattel, because they still haven't fixed them. I know this is an error that annoys a lot of people, but it doesn't annoy me that much. It's annoying, but it's not that annoying to me. On the back, we have a scene in Cars with Bertha Butterswagen, Charlie Checker, Tex, Transformer McQueen, Brad Winmeiler, McQueen with Sign, and Dexter Hoover. I'm yet to get Bertha. Hopefully I could get her soon. And now, let's get this McQueen out of the packaging. Such an interesting choice, re-releasing the straightforward eyes variant of this. I feel like looking off to the side is such an iconic trait of Bling Bling McQueen. It's even something they replicated on his Mini Racer release last year. His Mini is looking off to the side, while all the other McQueens are looking straight forward. So here he is, out of the package, and this also stands out as being the first ever Dinoco McQueen made by Thailand, not counting, like, Transforming McQueen, which I don't really count. For whatever reason, they still haven't made normal Dinoco McQueen, but, I mean, just look at this guy and don't check his wheels, and you're basically looking at what a Thailand Dinoco McQueen would look like. Of course, unlike regular Dinoco McQueen, for whatever reason, he has Dinoco written on his spoiler. Again, this is a detail that is missing from regular Dinoco McQueen, which is annoying. You'll also notice some coloration changes, like the color of text used for McQueen's signature up top, as well as on his lightning bolts, which seem to match, of course, Bling Bling McQueen compared to Dinoco McQueen, since, again, this is Bling Bling McQueen just with Dinoco McQueen's face. You got the Dinoco logo there, a much brighter shade of blue. I think that even picks up on camera. Maybe mine are old and the colors are faded. I mean, mine are old. They're both 15 years old or more. But honestly, I think this is a more accurate blue shade to the iconic Dinoco blue shade we see in the car series. I think it's a little more accurate. It's a brighter blue. Same thing is true for the Thailand the King, which I really like. Reviewed him a few years back when Thailand first made their variant of the King. So here are the wheels, and you can see they are different. Oh, that's annoying. They are different, and they still didn't correct them, but they did change them. I believe this design is a bit more accurate. Here you could see, for whatever reason, there's sort of a silver plate behind the piston cap, maybe to like hide the axle or make the wheel more stable or something. Here, that isn't a concern. The wheel is definitely a bit more detailed, and that weird inaccurate silver plate is gone, but you guys really couldn't have just painted the gold in there. I think it's easier than ever to paint the gold onto the piston cups on this guy's wheels. I think it would be much easier to paint him here than here, where you have the risk of painting that weird metal plate. Here, you could easily go in with a Sharpie and just fix those and make those gold. I'm not going to, but, I mean, you may as well, because Mattel probably isn't going to either, right? 95 on the side there, Lightning McQueen signature up top, Dinoco logo on the back, Dinoco logo on the back here as well. There is a look at the other side. And finally, there is a look at the base. So there you go. Not the most interesting car ever made, of course. It is just Bling Bling McQueen, a car who's pretty famous in the fan base for having a pretty glaring flaw, but he's still pretty cool. And I like having his Thailand variant, and I like the fact that they chose to release the more obscure Bling Bling McQueen variant this year instead of the one we typically get. Although I will say it is a little annoying for new collectors who won't be able to pick up the more well-known release of Bling Bling McQueen this year. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Also, Mattel, please just re-release Dinoco McQueen. It's been like 7 years.